In today's video, we're going to change the transmission fluid in this Honda Civic 2016 or Civic 10th generation, and we're going to start taking off the cover or shield that goes beneath the engine. We have to remove this cover. To do this, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in the frontal part and 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the cover itself. Once we get rid of them, we just need to push back the cover and then down, and it's gonna be out. Okay, I missed these two. There are 2 more here. Without the engine cover now, we're gonna remove the drain plug, which is this one. Okay, here we have a drain plug. This drain plug has a magnet, and all the stuff that you can see here in black are just metallic parts that are floating in the oil. And this is part of the normal wear of the components inside of the transmission. And well, in this case we're gonna clean this too. There you go. Okay, I put my jack in the back part of the car and lift the car a little bit to drain as much as I can the fluid. And in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is remove this air filter box. I have to do this because the refill plug is beneath the box. Okay, now I'm going to disconnect the sensor from here and from here. Now I'm gonna remove this screw here and this one here. Both are 10 millimeters. Okay, now I'm gonna lose this screw to release this hose, and then being able to remove the cover or the top part of the air filter box. Now we're gonna release the box from this attachment, which is a plastic one, lifting this tab, this one, and then we're gonna push back and lift, and it's gonna be free. Now we have here a grommet. We're gonna just push this up and the box should be out. And now we have access to our refill plug, which is this one here. and we're gonna replace the filter too. That filter goes just right here. To have access to the transmission filter, there are 3 bolts. One is here and here, 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom. Those are 12 millimeters. The third one probably is easier from beneath the car, is what I'm gonna try right now. We have the first one out. The second is out. The third one. And now we have access to the filter. Well, as you saw, this filter is really easy to replace, at least to pull it out and replace too. Anyway, it's cheap. I bought this one in this brand WIX. The part number is 58732. This is a set. It has my transmission filter, a set of O-rings, and also it's up to you. I am not gonna do this, but the gasket for the transmission pan. I have in place the 2 at the top. Okay, now we're gonna tag these bolts at 22 newtons per meter or 16 pounds per feet. Okay, now that we finished to place the new filter in the transmission, we're gonna go beneath the car and put back the drain plug. And also there is one plug over there that is used to check the level. We're gonna remove that one too. Now we're gonna put some thread sealant in the drain plug. Now we're gonna tag the drain plug using a torque wrench. We're gonna tag this at 49 newtons per meter or 36 pounds per feet. Now it's time to refill the transmission with fluid. The user manual, it says 3.7 quarters or 3.5 liters. So we're gonna start with that. The transmission fluid that we're gonna use is the OEM fluid. It's the HCF/2. We're gonna turn on the car, let it warm a little bit, and then we're gonna make some procedure inside of the car using the shifter. And the purpose of this is make the oil circulate within the transmission, and after that we will check the level just to confirm that everything is fine. Before to turn on the engine, we need to place back the top of the air filter box because we have our airflow sensor here, and without it, car is not gonna turn on. Okay, I connect again my sensor, my harness here. This is not fixed in the way that should be, but it doesn't matter. As long as the computer get signals from this sensor, everything will be okay. Okay, now I'm gonna move the shifter and I'm gonna stay in each of those for 5 seconds. All the way down, all the way up. Okay, I'm gonna take the car for a short drive, and after that we will check the level of the transmission fluid. Okay, I dropped the car a little bit, it feels good. Now the next step is gonna be check the level. For that, in the frontal part of the transmission, there is a bolt here, is this one that I'm touching here with this extension bar. Well, this is to check the level of oil in the transmission. What we're gonna do now is take it off, and then if there is oil coming out, that means that we have enough oil or maybe a little bit more than the necessary. So we're gonna let the oil just coming out until that stop, and that means the transmission is okay, it has the appropriate amount of oil. If nothing is coming out, we're gonna pour more oil until we see oil coming out from there. And so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that bolt. The bolt is a 17 millimeters, and obviously we need to have something ready just in case oil is coming out. Okay, I removed my drain plug. As you guys can see, there is no oil coming out, which means we need to pour more fluid. I'm gonna start to refill the transmission. There you go, that's enough. Okay, I'm gonna let the transmission bleed, let's say for like about 5 minutes. Once the time passed, I'm gonna clean up a little bit, check if we're still having oil coming out. If that's not the case anymore, we're gonna go ahead and put back our drain plug, and after that we're gonna finalize the assembly of the air filter box and any other detail pending, but pretty much the service is done. Okay, it seems that we don't have more oil coming out, so what I'm gonna do next is just put some thread sealant in this drain plug, put it back, tight it. Okay, now we're gonna tag this drain plug, the one that we use to check the level, and the torque that we're gonna apply is 49 newtons meter or 36 pounds per feet. Okay. It's time to finish the assembly up here, and the first thing that we're gonna do is place back this filling plug. Now our air filter housing. First I fixed this grommet here. With the help of a screwdriver, I'm gonna connect this rubber with the housing for the air filter. Now the two 10 millimeters that are placed in this side. Let's place our air filter. Now it's time to place back the cover of the air filter. We're gonna connect this hose that goes towards the intake manifold, the sensor, and then these two clips, and that's it. Now it's time to place back this trim up here. Okay, now that we know that there are no leaks at all, we're gonna place back the engine cover that goes beneath the engine. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you like it, please click on like and subscribe to this channel.